welcome back to Spiral Secrets. My name is Tommy. I'll be your coach. I'm joined by the posture doctor. He'll be your doctor. Today we want to tell you why reps and sets are stupid. Why do the majority of people train in reps and sets? I've been training for over 15 years and I always program people in reps and sets, and it's no longer the way. I mean, that's the way that I was taught, so I taught other people that way, and I don't believe that anymore. I think it's a bunch of garbage. You should be training in cycles and in cycles per minute. So what the heck do we mean by cycles per minute? Do you have anything you want to share on cycles per minute or cycles?
Yeah, like cycles, because the rep that you do is pretty much from A to B, right? So
Yep.
you're going A to B, A to B, A to B. But it actually makes more sense to think of it in a cycle, or think of it like a rhythm. You're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And there's a consistent tempo is what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
If you just think of it in sets, you'll go like this, right? You'll crank them out real fast, 1, 3, and then towards the end you're like,
Yeah. So you guys rep, it's up and down. If we're doing a bench press, a squat or something like that, up and down is one set. Really, that's one cycle. So
That's one rep. That's one rep. Up and down is one rep.
yeah. So up and down would be one cycle.
Yep.
One cycle. And the different type of intensity, the different type of workout you will get is usually geared around doing more reps or doing less reps or more volume and stuff like that in terms of sets. We want to train you to think differently, and we want you to think in terms of energy. So when we're talking about reps and sets, we're talking about cycles, okay, cycles and frequencies. So if I'm doing an exercise like this, the full cycle of one exercise is pushing out here and then coming back to there. So out here, it ends when I'm back here. So if we're talking reps and sets, I could say 10, and then you can go home and you can do 10 like up and down like this, so you're not going to the full range of the cycle. You can do it kind of like this, weird tempo back and forth. You can go like this. Okay, so when we put a time on it, we want to keep you in a rhythm. So it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And if we want to train you for like speed, then all we do is use the same type of resistance, and we just crank up the intensity by speeding up the frequency. So you would do something like that. It breaks the whole mentality of having to load up more weight. You can definitely add more weight if you want to. Anything I'm missing here? Like why reps and sets are stupid?
It's just better because your whole body is on a rhythm, right? On a tempo. Your heart is beating.
Yeah.
Open, close, open, close, open, close. You're taking breath in cycles. You're not taking breaths in reps, right? So it's more synergistic, it's more parallel, and it'll get you to your goals faster. You'll be more in sync. Your brain goes in waves and cycles. It doesn't go in reps.
It might be also useful for another, like a demonstration that's like not a common kind of exercise, like a chest press or something like that. So if I'm doing an exercise where I'm rotating around here, like, do you ever know when this thing ends? Like, I'm just going back and forth. So what is one rep? It's hard to identify what one rep is. Is this part the rep? Is that one? Or is back and forth one? Right, so if we're thinking about it in terms of energy, right here, that would be the trough, and this would be the peak. And so back and forth would easily translate to one cycle. And then again, if I want to speed it up to add intensity, I can speed it up, or I could slow it down to actually add intensity. It makes it quite harder to find the right amount of force to get this thing to move at this slow speed. That's why I think reps and sets are dead. It's an old way of thinking. We want you guys to think in terms of waves, energy. We want you guys to think pain-free instead of pain-inducing type stuff. All right, guys, that's all we got. Until next time, peace.